G'day folks, it's Cortezerino. We've got something special for you today. Every now and then, so every 5 or 10 Dystopia episodes, I give out a world download, and today's the day you're going to get a world download and you can have a look around. Now, it won't be in the video description, it will be on my Discord, so you can find it there. But before I give out a download, I've got some work to do. And that's because we have an unfinished project from last episode, and I've got to get onto that because a lot of you want the download for my new sushi restaurant, and at the moment it has no furniture. And there it is in the distance, looking lovely. So it's much larger than a lot of my other Japanese builds, but it is very cool looking. So I had a problem with this build that the reason I hadn't put any furniture is because I couldn't figure out what to do with the entrance here. It was a really weird, wonky design. So we've got sort of like an outdoor sort of seating area. So the chefs will be in there, everyone sits on the outside and they can get their sushi. But there's also an indoor restaurant area, and I'm going to get creeped at the moment because I'm too busy talking. Let's have a nap. So there's the outdoor seating on the left, and on the right I wanted to have a nice bit of a more traditional restaurant. And then we've also got an upstairs, and I was thinking maybe more restaurant seating up here. But because this entrance is so tiny, just imagine this, you've got the reception desk right here, and the people walk in and they're like, oh yeah, I want some food. And then the chefs start bringing food through the foyer, off to there and up the stairs, and it's just all cramped, and they'll be bumping into people and dropping their sushi all over the floor. It was, I couldn't figure out what to do. And then I had a really good suggestion, actually. Someone suggested in the comments that I expand the building. So out the back here, just build a whole new portion to it so we could have the reception desk a little bit further back, and then the staff have their own staircase up to the top level. That was a really good idea, but I just felt too lazy. No, I didn't feel lazy. I just didn't think this building sort of suited having another big thing hanging out the back. But anyway, I'd put my thinking cap on, and I've designed an interior, and we are going to put it in right now. But the first thing I want to do is actually change this build up a little bit. Gosh, it takes a while to get back to the front door. Here we go. So the first thing I want to do is actually make this room 1 block wider. So we are going to dig out these walls and move them further forward. Okay, that's all done, and the front of the building doesn't look too different. This is just 1 block further forward. And now we have a little bit more room in this reception area, and I've also moved this door over here. So I can put a reception desk in, and people won't be walking straight through that door and bumping into it. So I might close that just so nothing creeps in behind me. Let's get this reception desk done. So I am going to have it here, and I'm going to use a lectern because that sort of makes sense for a restaurant. They can have all their bookings in a little book there. And I'm just going to build it with a couple of upside down stairs. We'll do stripped dark oak on each side, and we'll do trapdoors. I think that looks nice. I need some more decorations for it, actually. I think I brought some candles. So we'll do 3 candles on the reception desk, and now I want to do a little bit of decoration around here. So we'll just put some little azalea trees around the room. There we go, that's nice and pretty, and I just want a little bit more light and decoration. It's a bit plain over here. So one of my favourite things to do is hide hidden lighting behind some paintings. So we'll grab that, and I want to get the beach painting. That could be a beach. That could be a beach as well. But the one I call the beach, no, that's not it. Oh, that was it, and I went straight past it. Let's go back. I call that one the taco. There we go. Okay, so because I've set it up this way, that means that the top level will not be seating for restaurant goers. That'll just be, I don't know, storage for the kitchen, so only the staff can access it. And that solves one problem. Anyway, let's go in here and decorate this little outdoor area. And now I've got a sea lantern that I have to cover up as well. And we might as well go another painting, although I might do it this way. We'll do a couple of trapdoors to frame our painting. And nope, go away. Let's get the taco. There we go, that looks pretty good. So now for this area. So I need this little spot here on the bench for the people eating to have room to eat their food. And then I need a sneeze shield. And then another table area for the chefs to do their working. So we just need to make this a bit bigger. So I'll run that all the way along. And you have to go. You're in the way. So that bit of hidden lighting is useless now. And we will do another section just like this. So this is for the guys to do their working. And we'll throw a smoker on the end. Now for my sneeze shield. I don't want anything too high. So what we're going to do is use the daylight detectors. So I'll probably start there. No, I won't start there. That's too far. Get rid of that last one. Just going to put a line of these in. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty nice. We've got the little sneeze shield. They can eat their meals here. And the chefs have got lots of room to work. So we've got a little cupboard area over here. I'll have to do something about that. We will just put in some shelves. And we will decorate with turtle eggs because they look like little containers of something or other. And now there's a cool decoration I want to put in here, but it's I might have to break a few things to get it in. I'll have to give myself a little bit of headroom. So we will grab an end rod. And now we're going to use my one and only skeleton skull that I have in survival. It took me forever to get that. We'll chuck him there. That's a nice little lamp. And we'll throw a little bit of decoration just in front of him. And now I just need a bunch of plates and stuff. So just like that, we've got it all set up. So just a few plates and things, a little bit of food lying around. I think that's looking good, but we need a little bit more over here just to finish it up. So we'll just do a little... Now I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm getting so confused with my mouse. We'll do a little table there, I don't know, do I do a brewing stand? Brewing stand, yep, that'll do. No, I'll put it in the middle actually, it'll look much nicer there. There we go, we will do a little flower pot. And let's put my armor back on because that will get me killed. We'll get rid of those, they're in the way, and we'll just do... Oh no, if you squat down, are you going to see that lantern? No, you're not. Okay, we'll do a couple of beehives and we'll make this into a nice little sink. So water, tap, and we'll put a lantern there because we've covered up our lights. Yep, I think we're done. Well, we're not done. We have to do this room. So again, I run into the problem of I don't really want the chefs from the kitchen here walking their food through reception over to this area, so we need another chef, and we might as well do one of those teppanyaki things where you've got the chef at the table feeding everyone. So rather than you bear with me watching me build the whole thing, I'll just throw it together real quick. Okay, we just need a little bit more hidden lighting there, and no, that was close. That one. Okay, room is done, and I've just put in a little bit of decoration up the back here. And then this table takes up pretty much all the room. We've got a nice light above it. But basically the chef can come in the back here and, whoops, he's got his little hot plate to do all his cooking and a few chopping boards. And he can just serve all the people at his table. I think a smithing table, the top of that looks more like a hot plate. But then people who haven't seen this video will walk in here and say, why has he got a smithing table? Is he making cutlery for them? So I think the smoker is more obviously a cooking device. Okay, that room is done. So I guess we just need to do the storage room above. And once again, watching me build the entire thing might get a bit boring, so let's just click my fingers. So when you're in doubt about what to build in a certain room, just make it a storage room. It's an easy go-to design. You just throw down some barrels and a few items and it always looks good. So we are done. You can get the world download and check out my sushi restaurant and copy it if you want to. Oh, the other thing I added is just in here, I put in some tiles so if the chef is cooking and he drops a bit of food, then it's an easy clean up. Okay, we're done with this. The next thing I need to do is... there's a problem in my world. If you get a world download, you cannot find anything. So I've built in lots of locations around the world, and to find them all, you need to go to the Nether. But good luck finding a Nether portal, because the only one I have at spawn is hidden under this mountain, and good luck finding that. So people spawning in way over there at spawn, there it is, all these houses. If you spawn in here, you will have a little bit to explore. You'll have this village, you'll have the mountain village, the Austrian city, and the awesome castle. But you won't be able to find anything else if you can't find the portal. And they'll be thinking, well, I'm sure he built the ocean base or something, but apparently this is it. Well, what we need then is a great big portal here at spawn. And this little courtyard right here is spawn. So what I want to do is right here, so you can't miss it, I'll put a great big nether portal. And we've got to put it in something. So I'm going to start something. I'm going to build another castle. Now I'm just going to start it. Don't get excited. We're not building the whole castle today. I'm going to begin it as I did the other castle over there, with a single tower. Alrighty, so hopefully now anyone appearing at spawn and getting my world download will be able to find the Nether. It is pretty hard to miss that one. So I've done the tower in the same style as the castle over there, and it's going to continue. It looks a little bit odd the way it is just sitting here all by itself, but there's going to be more. It's going to be the entrance to something. So you can see I've got this little sort of arched walkway coming out the back. It's going to curve around there, and the new castle will go up there somewhere. Don't know if it's even going to be a castle. It might be some sort of a chateau or something. I don't know. But I think it's looking pretty cool. We've got a little drawbridge there. Very nice. And there's even a top level, so we won't go into the Nether. We're just going to pass through here. I've got a little ladder here. I don't really have any use for this space, but I figured I've got a space here. I better decorate it somehow. So, yeah, that's all I've done. But let's go into the Nether, because we are not done. In fact, we're only just getting started. So sure, people can find the Nether pretty easily now, but once they get here, it is very confusing, and I can expect people to get a little bit lost in this Nether hub as well. That's because it's a big rectangle, and you'll keep doubling back on yourself. So what I want to do is make a map, and if you've ever tried to make a map in the Nether, you know it just it doesn't work. But I've been doing a little bit of block counting of my Nether hub, and if I look at the chunk on this end and go all the way up to the other end of the hub, it is just the right size to fit inside a small map. So what I'm going to do is use a little trick with Lightmatica to take a screenshot, basically, of all this carpet, and we are going to go and build a map. And I'm going to be doing it out here at the industrial area, because for the background of the map, it's going to be a Nether map, so I want it to be red. So I figured out here at the Mesa would be the best place to build it, because I've got all the supplies I need, and you can see these flat areas here where I've been gathering those supplies. And over here is our map area, so you can see I've done a little bit of work already. The good thing about terracotta is you only need this much of a beacon to get the full the full insta-mine. So what I've done, you can see all this red sand, that took me forever. I've got a layer of red sand for the base of the map, and that way I can dig it out and place in whatever I need underneath. This took me a whole day to do, but it's going to look cool. So we can actually design our Nether hub in here, and I've got a nice little border around it as well. So our little map's going to have a border, and then up the other end here, let's fly. It'll take forever to get here. When you do maps, you get sort of a shadow on the map. So I've done a 4 wide border up this end, so this last line isn't actually in the map, but it just stops us getting this weird shadow effect. And the same thing here when I'm placing blocks. I'm going to be placing them down there all at the same level, because if I put one up here, you're going to get a weird shadow effect as well. But anyway, I'm showing you just a big blank area. Let's get up above and show you the plan. Okay, you can see a little mod loaded here. So this is Lightmatica, and this is the screenshot that I took of my Nether hub. So I can see exactly where all the paths are, and we are going to go and build that. And I was just playing around with it before. I thought about I'd have to get all that red carpet. On the map, red carpet just shows up red, but so do a bunch of other blocks, and netherrack is exactly the same color. So I can actually experiment with different blocks and yeah, sort of figure out what block I can use cheaply. But this shouldn't be too hard at all. We're just going to go build this, and I don't know if I'll do the paths as wide as I've got them here. I might just experiment and just find some stuff that looks cool, but yeah, I'm going to get started on this. And that took no time at all. Well, it actually took forever to design it, but once I figured out what sort of pattern I was using, what colours I liked, then it's all worked out really nicely. And check this dude out. It doesn't look like much right here, but when we open the map, does that look like a trading hall? I think it does, and we've got the Wither Skeleton symbol up the top there, so hopefully people can find their way around. And I haven't actually marked what the 3 nether portals are, and I'm actually not sure how to do that, but the tunnels that are sort of disappearing off to the side, I've marked them with some colours, and that way we can do a bit of a map key when I finally place this in the nether. But I'm going to make 2 maps, so I've got this one, and we will run off screen quickly. And I'm actually not that experienced with map making, so I don't know if I place this down, is it going to show that white dot where I'm off the map? I don't know. We'll find out. No, that's perfect. That is a beautiful little map there, but I want to make another one with I think that's locked now. Yes, it is. I want to make another one with a "You Are Here" symbol, and I'm pretty sure in the nether. So this nether portal up here, this is the spawn portal. So when people walk in, I probably want to have the map straight ahead on that wall there. So the "You Are Here," I guess, is going to be about here. Let's have a look. Open him up. Is that pretty clear? I think it is. I don't know. We'll just do it. Or maybe I should actually design a "You Are Here" dot. I don't know. We'll do it this way. Oh, it doesn't actually. Yes, it does show it. It just took a second to appear. It's facing the wrong way. See, I told you I wasn't that experienced with map making. I thought if I put it in the item frame with the dot there, that it would stay there forever, but clearly it doesn't. So if I'm going to build a "You Are Here," then I probably need to actually put a dot there, and I guess I can do that with a bit of white wool or something. Okay, so now when we spawn in, we come through our nether portal, and we're greeted by a lovely little map of the nether. And you can see I've got my map key in the coloured writing to see if we can jump up on the chest to get nice and close. to match up with these little dots. So the yellow one leads out to the Japanese area and the Blaze farm. I actually should have put the ice farm there as well. I forgot that. I'll do it another day. And this is how I've decided to do the portals. So I don't need to say what that portal is because we just came through it. But the one near the blue dot, I've just said portal, oil rig. That was my starter base. And then the portal down here near the red dot. You can see portal, that's my base. So most of the stuff there is from the Nether ceiling. So the trading hall, the ocean base, gold farm and guardian farm. You have to get to the roof of the Nether for that. So hopefully guys, this will help you out, and of course you'll probably run off in one direction and forget this map immediately, so there's a little one here in the chest to take with you. So that's it guys, have fun with the world download. Remember, you'll find it on my Discord, not in the video description. And yeah, go exploring, and I'll see you next time.